It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Orlando Magic. Checking out the Magic, after splitting their first two games of the season, tonight's game gives them a chance to get their record over the 500 mark and maybe get a little momentum on their side. And tonight we'll be watching Nick Vucevic do his thing. Vuce, one of the better big men in the league at putting the ball on the floor and attacking the rim. Just how beneficial is that for a big man to have in their skill set, big man?
Well, first of all, anybody with a Vic in their last name is a hell of a player.
Why is that?
Stojakovic, Petrovic, and my favorite, Onilovic.
What about
anyway?
Maravich?
Oh, don't forget Maravich. Good job, Kenny. But this coach, he lets Vucevic play out on the high post more often, and he has a very quick first step. I love Vucevic.
Well, he creates a lot of mismatches because of the mid-range game that he has. For a big guy to get in that mid-range area, attacks the rim, he is tough to guard.
And that'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. That was awesome. Thanks for joining us.
The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland are setting today. Quicken Loans Arena is just at the end of that block. Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the Nets in Brooklyn, and they barely squeaked by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Yeah, on the road, role players often have a harder time scoring. But on that night, it was just the opposite.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, guys, LeBron James gives Coach Tyronn Lue credit for his even keel. James says that Lue is the same way no matter the point in the game. He's always saying, okay, let's move on to the next possession. Now, Lue says, I think it's just being poised and being positive. That's the best approach. It carries over to your team, and it gives them confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That philosophy is what helped win Cleveland a title back in 2016. Always positive, always thinking ahead. I think it's been a long rebuild for the Magic, but they really feel they've got a plan in place.
Well, you've heard the front office talking that they're going to win at least one championship by the year 2030. And I got to say, that's an interesting quote, to say the least. I mean, I have heard of a 5-year plan, but a 13-year plan? I guess you'd call that building for the long term.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the Magic, Payton and Fournier are the 1 and the 2. The big men are Gordon and Vucevic, and it's Isaac in at the 3. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
First one falls for him.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
He hits both from the stripe.
And the Cavs trade for Isaiah Thomas reunites 2 former teammates. He and Kevin Love actually played a little AAU ball together, both of them growing up in the Pacific Northwest.
It's good from long range.
And he's got a quiet confidence about him, doesn't he, guys? I mean, he's thinking about shooting the ball as the pass is coming.
Now here's Wade. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Milwaukee.
And back in high school, Isaiah Thomas used to ride the train down to Portland and stay the weekend at the Love's family house. For those two, teaming up once again at this level, it's pretty surreal.
And so it's Cleveland with it. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively, labored to score on any level.
Al Payton after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Payton kicks to Fournier. Magic moving the ball around. They set the screen. Pass to Isaac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
James dishes to Thompson. The drive by James. And here's Love for 3. Love with another miss.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Here's Isaac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Isaac's got 5 now.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Now, here's Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. To the inside. It doesn't go for him. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Isaac. Sinks the triple. He's got 8. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
Magic leading by 4. Gordon a screen. Here's Payton. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Vucevic's screen on Thomas. Clock at 6. Gordon with the screen for Payton. For 3, Fournier. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Fournier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play. It's going to be Wade shooting. That one on Vucevic. And although Dwayne Wade, very much an NBA veteran, he is still a very high-usage player. He's 35 years old last season, and he was still putting up 16 shots a game.
When you think about the longevity of Wade's career, it is impressive. He has adjusted his game to still be a factor on the floor as he's aged. You keep waiting for him not to be productive, but he still keeps beating Father Time.
Now, here's Wade. Out to Thompson. Love outside. From deep 3-point range, and it's Spates with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Payton kicks to Gordon. Over Love. And it's Gordon missing.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Now, here's Wade. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. They get the rebound. And Thompson throws it down.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Magic leading by 3. The pass to Fournier. Here's Isaac. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Love. The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10" forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Now here's James. 23 points for him the last game against Milwaukee. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And Wade sends it back.
Almost a block a game for his career. Wade has never been shy challenging shots.
Kicks it out to Love. Stolen by Gordon. Payton outside. He dishes it to Spates. Pass to Isaac. Payton with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Payton kicks to Spates. 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Fournier for 3. But they recover it. It's Fournier on the wing. Spates sets a screen. Payton outside. Stolen by Thompson. Love against Gordon. And finished off by LeBron.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Wade against Fournier. They set the pick. Payton kicks to Fournier. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists in the game. Wade outside. Back to James. Poke loose. Fournier against Wade. And they double up Gordon. Here's Isaac. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a huge payroll for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Steve, there's been tension at times with LeBron demanding more help to keep his team in title contention.
Yeah, the dollar signs, the luxury tax payments, and the tens of millions. Ownership made that commitment when they asked LeBron to come back. Money is no object when it comes to winning rings.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jake Crowder's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for James. Shumpert is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. Now Ross following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Now here's Rose. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Augustine with the steal. And now here comes Augustine leading the break. The shot no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Dishes to Crowder. On the money from 12 feet away. Crowder's got his first basket.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Here's Isaac. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
That one is off. And Greg, wouldn't you agree? Crowder clearly one of the best in the NBA in defending?
Without question. I mean, this guy guards 3 positions every night. And the combination of strength, quick feet, and then the quick hands make him a problem.
Now here's Spates. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And here is Ross. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Look, wherever points can be had, that's where you're going to find Maurice Spates showing up.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Green's checked in.
You know, Maurice Spates, the ultimate pick-and-pop big. He's good playing off guards with the basketball. Gets a lot of his scores from rolling or pretty much fading off screens. And he's one of the best at it with his timing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Isaac. And he makes good on the layup. Isaac's got 13.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Crowder. There's the dish to Green. With the shot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And for Spates, he added a 3-point shot to his repertoire not too long ago, and it's made him an even greater threat as a big man. Steve playing away from the basket.
You know about Spates what I love? He comes in looking to score. Sometimes he's streaky, but when he's hot, he's hot.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Back to Augustine. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Great D that time from Green.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Shumpert kicks to Green. Can't connect from short range.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Augustine against Rose. Inside, it's deflected and stolen by Spates. Simmons with it, now guarded by Shumpert. Steps back and shoots. Spates kicks to Augustine. Back to Spates. There's the pick. Pass to Augustine. Simmons, a screen on Crowder. Shot clock at 5, and Simmons slams it in.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Dominate on the court, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Green passes to Smith. Rose dishes to Green. Back to Rose. Out to Smith. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Ross kicks to Spates. Augustine from outside sinks the three-pointer.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. On the wing, Shumpert. Back to Rose. From deep. Simmons pulls it in. Ross against Smith. Isaac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Smith outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Orlando leading by 13. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And a wide-open look for Simmons. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Do they start to coast, or do they go right for the juggler?
Ross with a wide-open look. Open jump shot off the mark. And so it's Orlando in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Aggressive defense in that first period. They forced several miscues.
These guys have quick hands. You have to protect the ball around all of them.
Jay Crowder out there with J.R. Smith. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Rose, and it's Green in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And there's so much more to the game than explosive athleticism. We see that. We're wowed by it. But, you know, Steve, there are those players who win with guile and being smart and crafty. Any names come to mind when you think about that aspect?
Yeah, the Memphis Grizzlies, their entire team, Kevin. When you look at Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, but some other names, Draymond Green, those guys, they won't wow you with their athleticism, but they have such a high basketball IQ. Chris Paul, those guys, they just know how to play. Harrison Barnes is another.
Now here's Korver. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Smith against Ross. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. James comes in for Crowder. Jefferson's checked in for Smith. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rose. The Magic also changing it up. Gordon's checked in for Spates. Fournier comes in for Jonathan Simmons.
That's how you attack. Wow.
Agree. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Basket, good. Gordon's got his first basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's James. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
You know, he has speed, power, skill. LeBron fearsome attacking the rim.
Payton kicks to Gordon. Ross with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Thompson passes to Thomas. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. James outside. Thomas kicks to Thompson. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Woo, that's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Timeout.
Ross has got his second bucket of the night.
He had just enough breathing room around the basket, and he found a way to convert it.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Orlando Magic do have a stacked front court. They've got plenty of size. Head coach Frank Vogel said, in today's small ball NBA, we think we can beat the heck out of teams in the paint. But shooting has been a hindrance. He conceded might have to win some games, 68-65. Kevin?
Going against the grain, D.A. Thank you.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
To the inside. Vucevic with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now James, 8 points for him. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
And Steve, so many star players get credit for their offensive game. LeBron James is just as much a factor on the other end of the floor at the defensive end.
Yeah, on that end, he's incredibly versatile. He can guard 1 through 5. He said that his chase down block of Iguodala in the 2016 finals was the defining play of his career. Obviously, he takes tremendous pride in his defensive game.
Ross kicks to Vucevic. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Now, here's Thomas. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Loss against Jefferson. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 16.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
LeBron dishes to Thompson. It's stolen by Vucevic. 3-on-3. Here's Fournier. And it's Vucevic missing. Cavaliers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Payton against Thomas. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset. And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Kevin Love's checked in for Jefferson. Outside Thomas. It's a pick by Love. Thompson outside. Wade on the wing. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Love from the arc. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The drive by Wade. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The resume that Dwayne Wade has put together over the course of his career is staggering. 3 NBA titles and a Finals MVP. Countless All-NBA team nods and All-Star appearances.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And with Wade's accomplishments last season, his only year other than his rookie campaign, Steve, where he wasn't an all-star, says a lot for his staying power.
From a historical context, Wade is one of the greatest shooting guards of all time. Few others at that position can say they had a greater career. Realistically, in my opinion, he's probably in the top 5 at that position.
Out left to the wing. Payton passes to Vucevic. Here's Payton. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And when you factor in the assist totals, that's a complete game.
Cavaliers on D. 11-point game. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Here's Payton. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. And clearly Tyronn Lue wants to talk it over. Hey, Steve, as the season gets going, if you're a player on a new team, how long does it usually take to get comfortable with your new teammates?
I would tell you this, Kevin. When you're winning, quickly. When you're losing, it seems like it takes an entire season. The more you can win, you get a chance to figure out, I'm comfortable with these guys. And Lue, okay. Keeping his head on a swivel, LeBron locates the open man.
With the pass.
Here's Payton. Kicks it to Gordon. And nothing is falling for him right now. Thomas against Payton. Thomas dishes to Wade. Lets it go with a 3. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Love.
The shot fake of Kevin Love tricks guys into fouling way too often.
And Smitty, Kevin Love has weathered a surprising amount of criticism over the years. In Minnesota, he put up big numbers, but they said he wasn't a winner. Then he goes to Cleveland, and they say, you know, what's happened to those big numbers?
You're right. It's a catch-22. Really not fair. Last season, I think he answered all those questions. He did it all, a 20-10 contributor on an elite team.
Shumpert is checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switcher also for Orlando. Spates is checked in. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Shumpert with some nice D. Wade on the wing. Love outside. Thomas down low, covered by Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Dwayne Wade.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now the feed to Fournier. Spates sets a screen, and Fournier kicks to Spates. Tries to snap the cold streak. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Thomas outside. Fournier pulls it down. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Isaac. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
In over his head on the layup attempt there. Too much defensive pressure.
And it's Wade penetrating, and he converts the layup. Wade's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Payton passes to Gordon. Here's Isaac. He kicks it to Spates. Over Shumpert. Spates missing again. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Thomas. He nails it, and we're tied up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Orlando's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Wade from outside. Rebound by the Magic. Spates has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Isaac. Feeds it to Spates. Passes it to Fournier. Back to Spates. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And Evan Fournier with a 3. Fournier's got 9 points.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Thomas against Payton. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now the pass to Fournier. Here's Isaac. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Shoots off the screen. Fournier's shot is off.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
He feeds it to Payton. Dishes it to Fournier. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Thomas dishes to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. He's got 5.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jay Crowder's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for Shumpert. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Thomas. Augustine against Rose. Here's Love, and the dunk by Love.
The plus wingspan of Love on full display right there.
And here's Augustine. Pass to Isaac. He dishes it to Gordon. The shot will not fall. And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Orlando out in front. They lead by a bucket. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Kyle, tough time getting shots to fall in the first half. How do you get back on track offensively?
Oh, we just got to keep on moving, keep on playing with the pass. And we got good energy. We're just not really making any shots. So we're playing pretty good defense. We just got to knock down some shots.
Now we'll see if we can get it done in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Jonathan Isaac was the man in the first. He ended up with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight, not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Orlando leading. Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Payton and Fournier are the 1 and the 2. Aaron Gordon out there with Isaac, and it's Spates in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. LeBron passes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. Payton kicks to Spates. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Wow, powerful. I don't know who got the worst of that contact, Spates or the defender.
The screen from Thompson. Thomas dishes to Wade. LeBron outside. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer, no good. Magic leading by 4.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a 2-time champion as a player with the Lakers, that understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
Thompson sets the pick for Thomas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Tyronn Lue talked about his breadth of experience as a player. He said, I won titles. I also played on the worst team in the league. I've done it all.
Also, Kevin, to add to that, he's been a starter. He's been a bench player. He's missed time with injury. That helps when he's trying to relate to his players because he's been there and has been through everything and whatever they're going through.
And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
James with it, 11 points in the game. For 3, Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Payton. Misses off the left iron. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Thomas passes to Wade. The dish to Thompson. Back to Wade. Stolen by Gordon. Stolen by Thompson. James left side. Outside Thomas. Love with the screen on Fournier. Wade on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Love from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And Love had his feet set, was ready and waiting to knock that one down.
Pass to Isaac. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in. Payton kicks to Fournier. Vucevic against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. From the wing. And it's Vucevic missing.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Ross against James. To the middle. Knocked loose. Payton outside. Over Thomas. And the rejection by Love. James outside. Love with the screen for LeBron. The screen from Thompson. Here's Wade. For the tie. Thompson misses.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Here's Vucevic, banked in off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Thompson, a screen on Payton. Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Wade kicks to Thomas. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Now Fournier, 12 points for him. Gordon a screen. Payton kicks to Vucevic. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Deep 2 from Ross. Good as the jump shot falls. Ross has got 6 points. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The screen from Thompson. Thomas dishes to Wade. James the pass to Wade. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Thompson. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter. To the wing on the left. Back to Ross. And finished off by LeBron.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Payton kicks to Vucevic. A baseline J. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Outside Thomas. Wade, right side. LeBron James on the wing. Shot clock at 3. For the lead. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Thompson. Thomas got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's Gordon missing. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Thomas. Thompson, a screen on Payton. Here's Thomas, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Vucevic. Smitty, we've seen our share of dominant teams in the past decade. The big 3 in Boston, Miami, of course, with LeBron, KD joining the Warriors. You played against a lot of incredible teams during your terrific career. Which team was the most intimidating for you, or which team did you have the most respect for?
You know, I would say it was later in their career, but intimidation was a factor. When you play against the bad boys in Detroit, I mean, the fouling of those guys. But I think from a sheer talent, it was the Chicago Bulls. They were the first team, especially not my era, won 72 games. they will come in and just steamroll you with their offense, with their defense, and their execution. So those two teams are the two teams I would think is most intimidating.
Rose against Augustine. Outside Thomas. J.R. Smith on the wing. Pass to Love. Over Simmons. And that one comes up a bit short. Ross against Smith. And Augustine kicks to Ross. Now here's Vucevic. 5 to shoot. Here's Gordon. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got 6.
Second chance opportunities. The great equalizer.
Outside Thomas. To the paint. The kick out to Rose. That's in there. Love with the assist. Rose has got his second basket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Vucevic. Gordon trying to break loose. And Vucevic again. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic. Here's Rose. He has 5. Trying his luck deep. Simmons pulls it in. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Korver's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Spates checked in for Gordon. Augustine against Rose. Augustine with the steal. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Kicks to Ross. Jacks up a 3. No good. Shot missing. Smith with some nice D. Ross with the steal. The feet to Vucevic. Simmons passes to Spates. Shoots over Crowder. No good from Spates. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Smith for 3. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. Takes the 13-footer. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 5 assists tonight. And here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Looking to end the run. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
Very aggressive Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
Magic leading by 3. And Augustine kicks to Vucevic. Back to Augustine. Rose with the block. But they get it back. Kick by Vucevic. Clock at 4. Ross with it. Now Smith defending. No good from Ross.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
Ross with the steal. And here comes Augustine leading the fast break. 1:27 left in the third quarter. From the arc. The rebound by Kevin Love. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Out to the right wing. There's Rose with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Rose has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Cleveland.
Derrick Rose, when he's in the outside shot, creates even more space for him to operate.
And Augustine kicks to Spates. Ross against Smith. Vucevic down low. Good D from Love. Here's Smith, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. TJ Augustine picks one up.
And for the Magic, it's really been a musical chairs with their coaches. A lot of churning on the roster, but the pieces still have yet to gel. And honestly, it's been a mess.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And if you're running the Magic, Greg, what's the roadmap to contention?
Well, first and foremost, it's always going to have to start through the draft. I mean, you've got to be able to get core pieces there. And then you want to continue to add perimeter shooting and focus on developing your young talent based on the way the game is played today.
Vucevic to the pass to Simmons. He kicks to Augustine. Here's Isaac. Will it go? Rebounded by Rose.
And you can see at this stage of his career, just still not comfortable as a finisher at the basket.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Vucevic, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
The free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Another made free throw. He can get on these kinds of rolls. Great focus.
They set the screen. Three-pointer Augustine. Off target with that shot. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead as they end the period on a 9-0 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Play for each other, creators and receivers. Okay, share the ball. Here we go.
And everyone on the same page offensively. Frank Vogel saying to each man, do it for your teammates.
And, you know, I love the fact that he's promoting the spirit, the camaraderie between his guys. When they're working together, they are a lot harder to stop.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Derrick Rose is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's LeBron James. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Crowder in a power forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Spates kicks to Augustine. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Spates sets a screen for Fournier. Shot clock at 5, and the rejection by James. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And finished off by LeBron.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
The Magic shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Augustine dishes to Fournier. Simmons passes to Augustine. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, second of the game.
James outside. Inside, Crowder. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Augustine with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Smith against Spates. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Shooting for Cleveland, J.R. Smith. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the Cleveland Cavaliers unable to defend their 2016 title, Steve, but hungry to return to the NBA Finals once again.
You know, the pressure, Kevin, to capitalize on their window. LeBron James turning 33 this season. An aging supporting cast. It won't get any easier.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Shumpert. Bates sets a screen for Payton. 4 on the shot clock. A 3 from Simmons. That shot, no good. Smith with some nice D. Beyond the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Smith's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Payton against Rose. The 11-footer lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
He always goes strong to the basket when he gets great inside looks.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Thompson, a screen on Payton. Here's Rose. Cleveland gets it back, and Thompson kicks to James. Goes up again. Thompson inside. Spates there. Thompson misses. The Magic trail by 6. Feeds it to Payton. Pass to Isaac. And Thompson sends it back. And he gets it back. And it goes down 2 points. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Thompson, a screen on Simmons. James dishes to Rose. Simmons against LeBron. Tries again. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Payton passes to space. Offline with his 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Rose kicks to Smith. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Simmons. Here's Isaac. It's Fournier on the wing. They set the pick. Pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
And James throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
The Magic trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Payton with the ball. Good D by James.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Out to Smith. Passes it to Rose. LeBron left side. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
The Magic shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And pretty much every NBA player grew up playing multiple sports. Smitty, which other sports did you play as a kid growing up? And did you think maybe that would have helped you playing basketball later on?
You know, Kevin, I tried football, and it definitely helped me in basketball because I said, no, this is not for me. So let me put all my emphasis in basketball. Taking those hits, I just wasn't built for that. And after that, I ran cross country because you had to do 2 sports in my high school to be able to play one. I didn't like that either, but I think cross country really helped me with basketball.
And I can see where a lot of other sports could help with footwork and hand-eye coordination and right on down the line.
Yeah, soccer I think is number 1. I watched Tony Parker, the way his movement, playing soccer. My son right now is playing soccer. Hakeem Olajuwon. I think that's the sport that coincides the best with basketball.
I would agree. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Now, Ross. Gordon with the screen for Ross. But they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. pretty much the story of this game.
Second shot opportunity. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Thompson, a screen on Peyton. Down low and stolen by Fournier. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Peyton.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Thomas, no good. Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Now here's Ross. And the pass to Fournier. In the corner, it's Gordon. Hands it from downtown.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Thompson sets the pick for James. Off the pick, and finished off by LeBron.
Defensively, you want to take away LeBron's driving lanes, but his speed and power still went out.
The Magic trail by 5. Dishes it to Fournier. Gordon a screen. Ross for 3. Kept alive.
Wow, and this is his range. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Thomas. 8 on the wing. And Love has it in the corner. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Love dishes to James. Back to Love. Wade against Fournier. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
An unforced error. I'm not sure what was he thinking.
Gordon with the screen for Fournier. To the inside. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Isaac.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Wade against Fournier. Love the pass to Thomas. There's the 3. Rebound by the Magic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Ross kicks to Gordon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The screen from Thompson. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Free throw good, LeBron.
As good as LeBron is at drawing fouls, still only a career 75% free throw shooter. Boy, what if he could raise that average.
And here is Peyton. There's a good screen. Gordon a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gordon with another miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
It's deflected. Here's Fournier. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Wade. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 10 points for Wade.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
The Magic shooting a meager 37% for the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Thompson sends it back. Wade dishes to LeBron. Thomas against Payton. Steps back and fires. Thomas's shot is off. The Magic trail by 8. To the middle. And Wade sends it back. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. Thompson, a screen on Fournier. From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. Here's Thomas. Back to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Down low, stolen by Thompson.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tristan Thompson.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. And Shumpert in there for Dwayne Wade. And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Thomas. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out.
Thompson, a screen on Augustine. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Kevin, what was working so well for you tonight?
I think we had a conservative effort on both ends. I thought tonight on the defensive end we really did a good job of stepping up and taking away their very good options that they have there. So they're a really well-coached team, but we had a great game plan tonight going against them on our home floor.
You really did get it done, Kevin. Thank you for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.